And hey guys, welcome back to Secrets of the Opposite Sex. I'm Tasha Ray.
And I'm Tara. We back with another episode for y'all.
So for those of you who haven't attended a Secrets of the Opposite Sex event in person, our guest today is no stranger to the hot seat. She's been a part of several of our North Carolina events, so it's only right that we have her on the podcast. Welcome, Heather Victoria.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey Tasha, hey Tara. I'm so happy to be here with y'all.
So for those who don't know, Heather, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Y'all, I am Heather Victoria. I'm from North Carolina. I'm 32. And my relationship status, I would say, is I'm dating. So let's start there.
Ooh, all right. Ooh.
So you already know how this goes. You're familiar. You posted the events before. So we're going to jump right in with some questions from the app Secrets of the Opposite Sex. So what happened on your worst date?
The worst date ever. We were just at the mall and his shoestrings got tied into the escalator.
Oh.
And I didn't know him well at all. And he literally fell, y'all. And I just was like, oh my God. And it was just a whole situation. It just made everything so awkward. So I know that was like unexpected for y'all, but it was unexpected for me. And that's one of the first things that came to mind as far as one of my worst dates, because I'm all about the vibes. And I don't know if it was just them feeling some type of way after the fall, but the whole day after that, the dinner was weird. He was kind of acting like he was mad at me because he fell. So, yeah, that's pretty much like one of the worst dates of my life, and I never saw him again, and he never hit me up again. So.
Yo, I feel like something like that. So like you out, you with this girl, you in the mall, and your shoestrings get caught in the escalator. Like that was supposed to happen to you.
Oh man.
I mean, of course I made sure he was okay, but I also laughed. Of course I knew he was okay. And me not knowing his personality and him not knowing mine, I guess he just thought I was trying to be funny, or I was like making fun of him. He expected me to react a certain way. It was just like way too serious off gate. And I was just like, oh yeah, this ain't it, you know, because if you can't laugh at yourself,
Yeah.
I'm laughing so hard because it really was so funny. Like, I just thought like, damn, we really could have like had another date if he would have just kind of chilled and like laughed it off and, you know, just still had a good time. So
that could have been a silly ass story. Like that's
you know, like
shoestrings got stuck in the damn escalator on our first
date. So
see, that's what rom-coms are made of, right there. Because I would have laughed out loud.
Oh yeah. I ain't go crazy, but it was funny.
Well, honestly, that ain't that bad because I got like
pretty tame. That's pretty tame. It's kind of adorable.
That's comical.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah.
So the worst day, girl. You ain't doing that bad out here.
Yeah. Fortunately, I haven't had that many like horrible dates. Like, oh my God, that was just like the worst day ever. But I've had a lot of dates where I was just like, it was like a one and done, like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, it wasn't no highlights. It wasn't, like I said, I'm like a really fun person. So if you can't have fun, if you can't laugh, yeah.
All right, that's pretty nice because I feel like most of my bad dates pretty much end with, you know, as soon as we sit down at the dinner table and I'm like, you know, let me get an ice water, and they be like, bet, so let me get some buddy passes, and I'm like, wait, we just sat down. Like we just got here. I'm like, come on now.
Like, it caught me off guard with that one. But okay, so people really be
they really
on that shit. Like,
they really be doing that.
That is so lame.
They really be doing that. We'll show up to the whole dinner. I was dressed cute and everything. Surf was so special. It was Tuesday. Like I remember the day. I'm just gonna be like, I fight crime on the weekend, bro. Like that's
right.
Watch out for them.
I'm like, we just sat down. I'm like, come on. All right.
Next, y'all remember that show back in the day?
I used to love that show.
Yes. The next bus. Yes.
We need to bring that back.
Rebooting it, I thought.
What? Oh my my
The
God.
next bus is just like dating today, though. Like, I feel like dating has turned into that show in real life. Like,
Right, pretty
people are
much.
just like,
Pretty
The
much.
older you get, the more it becomes the next, for
Okay.
sure.
absolutely.
Y'all remember they used to get off the bus as soon as they get off the bus, like, next.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me. Like, that's how I be though.
So disrespectful.
That's these dating apps. You don't even get to say nothing.
Yeah.
Is there a such thing as being faithful during the talking or the courting stage, in your opinion?
If you do that, it's not very smart to do.
Hello.
And I've been there and I've done that, and it's just not a good idea because, yeah.
I mean, so and it's interesting because I've always considered this like a hot button thing, at least for me. Because I feel like when I'm talking to somebody and then like you kind of see where things are leading, whether or not y'all decide that, we exclusive or whether we not. I feel like with most people, if you're talking to somebody and you really like it, it kind of weirdly, naturally kind of does that. Now that don't mean that, of course you tell that to the wrong person, they're just gonna be out here dog way.
Yeah, I will say it's levels to it though. It's just like being faithful comes in different levels and vibes. So let me go back and say it depends on the situation, right?
Yeah.
If you're getting to that point and you're in the talking stage, which in my opinion, that is a little bit of a whole nother conversation anyway. But if you're getting to that point where you're thinking like unconsciously, I'm not really feeling nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really vibing here. I think that's when it's kind of like, if you're both really vibing, y'all don't know if it's time to have that conversation. So, but when I say don't be faithful in the talking stage, I was referring to as if you were dealing with somebody who wasn't the best fit for you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So how do you know when it's time to cut the side people off when you're talking to somebody, you're getting to know them?
When is it time to cut the side people off? It's like, I think I've come to the point in my experience of dating that if you're dating, you got to come to a point where you're like, I don't have side people. If I'm not exclusive to somebody and I want to go on a date with somebody else and we haven't made it exclusive, then do I really have a side? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think we kind of cut ourselves short at times and put so much pressure on ourselves when dating, that we just get so far ahead of ourselves before we even make things exclusive or have that real conversation. Like, I talk to my friends about that all the time. Yeah.
I think that's real common too. I think it's very common, especially in the sense that, well, my luck don't really work out that way because I got a crazy nigga named Pookie. So even though we ain't exclusive, he gonna see me down at the Chick-fil-A with somebody else and it's a wrap. So now he done aired out Chick-fil-A and like who asked for that? So you gotta pick and choose who you dealing that with because they crazy out here.
You gotta be careful and know who you dealing with.
Oh, okay. So I got a question. So I think, in the same vein of this, if this is you're talking to somebody, y'all feeling each other, y'all may be like exclusively dating, maybe not. Now, when it comes to social media, so you think social media has ruined dating in a sense?
Yes and no, because I mean, I know of plenty of people who have found the love of their life on the internet, and then you talk to people who go on the most catastrophic dates from meeting people in the DM or online dating. So it just depends. It depends on the mindset, and I think as we get older, we have to be more intentional in who you are allowing to be in your circle, who you're allowed to be a part of your life. And I think as we get older, it's up to us to make those decisions. Like, is this a smart move? You know what I'm saying? If I see a red flag, am I going to cut him off or am I going to cut her off? You know what I'm saying? Like, just being smarter. I feel like we make ourselves suffer so much sometimes, and it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying?
I think we definitely do. Like, especially, well, I think with social media is tricky in a way because I feel like social media is kind of giving us this weird illusion that everything is accessible. So I feel like now a lot of people dating on the internet are coming in with the wrong intentions. If they like, you know, I can't really be intentional if a shorty with a fat ass over here is 2 clicks away. So I could just go on over there and be like, I'm gonna intentionally tap that pig.
Yeah, I agree. And it also goes back to, do you or do you not have self-control? Because I could be dating somebody and I still see somebody online I'm attracted to, and I can hit the like button, but there's a fine line. Whether it's a fine line or not, you either liking and scrolling along, or you liking and you comment in the heart eyes and you in the DM. So it's like, it's levels, you know? So it's like, it's all about, if I'm dating somebody, do I respect them enough to not do things that I might feel some type of way if they did it? You know what I'm saying? So,
and fellas, I'm also,
it's tricky. It is tricky and it's tempting, especially for people that just, you know, like to have a plethora of hoes or
I'm here to tell you,
Negroes.
Okay. Fellas, they've already caught on to the fact that you commented on the picture from 73 weeks ago. Okay, we see it. We all know now. We can pick a new hustle because that one is old.
Everything is documented. Everything is documented. And y'all, we are you? I don't know how. Are you 30? Are you in your 30s?
I'm 30. Yes.
So we seen all this happen. We came from writing notes in middle school to the birth of the cell phone, the Nokia, all that. So it's like now we here. I think we could do a little bit better of a job from, you know, differentiating real life and valuing that, and internet, and valuing that, and being smart, make money, whatever we want to do.
Y'all come across guys or who seem to date for social media? Like, I feel like I met this one guy that I got the feeling that if he got into a relationship, it would be for social media. It would be because he wants to look like this on social media. He could be miserable in real life, not be happy with you, probably not even like you. But if I look like I'm that guy, I'm living that life on Instagram, then I'm cool with that. And I think that's crazy. But I feel like I'm starting to meet more people that are of that mindset. Like, have y'all run across that?
For me, dating wise, fortunately, I haven't. But I think that people like that, they just clout chasers. They live more online than they do in real life. And I feel like when you run into those people, if you're dating, just go ahead and put them on to the side, just keep it moving, because 9 times out of 10, that's not going to change. So that's, you know, unfortunately, that is normal. I do know a few. I know a few.
That's crazy because I don't. And so I'm like, how does that, like, what happens that you get to like that point? Like, what? I'm so curious.
Well, y'all, I got a crazy story behind this.
Okay.
So this is how I figured out that A, he was a liar, and B, that he was just like living his life for the gram. So he's like the type that always looks like he's on vacation.
Oh shit, I know this story.
Looks like.
Right. Look like on vacation. And he would even go so far as to tell me like, yeah, I'm flying in from this place or whatever. So I can't meet you that day. And I'm just like, that don't even sound right. Like, it does not sound like you could really get from point A to point B in the time frame that you're claiming that you can do that. So I feel like I already felt funny about it. I already felt like he wasn't telling the whole story. So when I actually saw him in person, and he ended up lying about losing his wallet. So, but I found his wallet in the room, but he wanted me to pay for everything on the weekend. So that was a thing. So while I was just like, oh, he's a liar. So I found his wallet that he said he didn't have. I was like, let me look at his passport. So I went and looked at his passport. He only had a few stamps up in there, and you know they're dated. So I was just like, guess you weren't in the islands that day, or that day that you're on Instagram talking about living that good life. And I was like, are you? But he was the first time that I ever experienced that, because I felt like when I was in his face and we're spending time together, he was on his phone on Instagram. I'm just like, you begged me to come out here, and now we're here and you still on Instagram. I could have stayed home.
Yeah, he in the metaverse. Leave him alone. He in the metaverse. I can't deal with it.
It's crazy.
No. people like they be kind of robotic. They don't even know it. I'm just making an assumption, but for people like that, I feel like they kind of like insecure. And when every time they get a like, it make they endorphins start going. They just start feeling some type of way. Like it gives them a rush. And it's like, damn, that shit got you like that? Like
that.
I'm not sitting right here. I mean, of course, I be on the ground. I'm gonna scroll a little bit too, but I don't live there.
No.
Yeah.
Like life
My
is
life is better than Instagram. I love Instagram.
Right.
Life in real life is way 100 times better.
Better than what you gonna see, right? Like
take a picture, post a little bit, see what people doing, but put your phone down.
exactly. Oh my God. Live like in the moment. Be present in the moment.
I will say it's plenty more people out here that, are enjoying real life than it is people like that though. So
yeah.
Shit, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope that is not the nature.
Let us stay there for a little bit.
Right.
Okay, so do you think a man's level of success or wealth, like would that dictate if you would date him?
Absolutely not. I mean, not okay. Let me not say absolutely not. let me run that back. It's levels to that though. That's such a layered question. I feel like because success can mean different things. Success to me is what your mindset is like, what your goals are. Do you got hustle? Do you got drive?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we all out here trying to get paid. Everybody might not have the same goals as far as how much they want to make in life. But in my opinion, in dating, yes, of course I want you to have money. Yes, I want you to be successful. Yes, I want you to match me. Yes, I want you to be big dog. Like but what's most important to me is what your mind is like when you are on a down, when you are messed up, what's your mind like? Are you able to pick yourself back up? Do you have a plan? Can you make plans? So that's how I feel about that. Yes, it does matter, but it's not just about the money.
I think that's very I think it's very important too that you say that, because a lot of people may assume that if they, having a down moment when they dating somebody, or if they, what I'm saying, maybe they not on their best game right now. And so they feel like, oh, maybe they don't want to talk to me no more, or, shorty gonna push me to the side. And it's like, nah, if you got that own hustle and your own drive about you, then anybody is willing to stick with you while you get through it.
Absolutely.
But if you just gonna sit and waddle, then what you want them to do with that?
Right. And life is a long, preferably a long period of time. So if it's anything I've learned, it's that you're going to have your highs and your lows.
Okay. So with that, like, for example, do you have a preference? Like, say you get a guy that's a busy guy, successful guy. So that means his time is limited.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would you, girl, like, so is that somebody that you would date again based off of your previous experiences? Or would you want someone who's more at a place where they're not in grind mode, they're where they want to be, or maybe their career is not as demanding? Like, do you have a type as far as that goes?
I've dated somebody who was very busy, and I don't mind busy because I'm busy. I would have just rather that person be busy, be a hustler, you know what I'm saying, but also have more balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it all depends on what your love languages are. I feel like that person and myself didn't work out because we didn't match on more so of an emotional connection. And like, I don't think he really respected, all of my desires as far as when the downtime came, the making the time, the being more romantic and, things like that. And that's what dating is all about. You learn what you want and you learn what you don't want. And you can still love somebody and it be like, I still love you. I still, fuck with you.
Right.
But it just don't work, for a long period of time. You think about calling somebody your partner for life, that's hopefully the next 40, 50 years. Like if we only been dating for 3-4 years or something, and I'm like, I might as well like kind of be smart about it and go ahead and bounce. So yeah, like the answer to that, Tasha, is, you just got to learn what you want, what you don't want. And if somebody is a busy man, let that man be busy, or let that woman be busy, because that mean they hustling. That mean they gotta, execute their plans and do whatever they trying to do to get better and provide. But also make sure, if that's important to you, if it's important to you that you have more time spent, this person also makes plans to take you on dates, you know what I'm saying? like, and take you on trips, or y'all plan trips together. Like if that's something you want, you got to find somebody that does both. But on the other hand, if you just don't like somebody that's busy, there's plenty of people out there like that too.
Yeah.
All different breeds of folks, like, more homebody or whatever the case may be. So, and that's cool too.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to tell
Nothing
you.
wrong with that.
I'm real lazy over here.
I wish I could be more of a homebody. I promise you that.
We could sit right on this couch and run this Chinese food, baby. What's up?
Do you meet the same standards that you have for the people you choose to date? Like, if you want somebody making a certain amount of money, are you coming to the table making that amount of money? Or
like, am I
matching lifestyle?
What I desire? Am I matching what I desire?
Right. Right.
That's a great question. Absolutely. I think so. I'm a lot to bring to the table. I'm a real heavy, sturdy, solid load, I'm confident with mine. So
I feel like I got private jet dreams, but I'm only bringing vibes. Like that's all you do. And then hopefully we just know what to do with that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm just bringing some vibes, and then we can figure out what's up with that later. So
okay.
But fly me to Paris. I mean, I want to go to Essence Fest too. Like, what's up?
Yes. I mean, I'm real humble about mine, but I feel like I'm real solid, and I'm loyal too. I've been loyal to a lot of the wrong people in my life, and I learned from it. I've been, kind of just single and dating for a little while, and healed from a lot of stuff. So it's been a good vibe.
And what are your standards? Like what does a man need to have, or what kind of man does Heather Victoria want to date?
Who do I want to date? I want to date somebody that's fun. I'm a really fun person. I love to laugh. I'm like the cool goofy. Like I'm not like the worst one goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just like, damn, like you be doing too much. Like no, I like to have fun. Tasha, I like to have fun. If you know me, like I'm a true Southern girl. I like to cook. I'm a big let's spend time person, but I'm also a very like I like my space type person too. I'm a Scorpio. I mean, we hustlers.
Team Scorpio.
Shout out to the Scorpios. But I like, I've dated a couple of insecure people in my life, and I've understood that insecure people can't date confident people, and it lasts long. Y'all can date, but it probably not gonna last because it's always on that. And I'm not judging insecure people. I'm just saying they might have some healing they need to do before they commit to someone who's confident. And it just causes a lot of friction. So in my experience, I'm like, I can't date somebody who just think I'm about to be going to do something when I'm trying to go to the studio. Or I'm, not where I say I'm going to be because you an insecure person and you be lying. So because you lie, you think I be lying.
Right, doing it too, right?
It's so annoying, especially if you're already in love with the person and it's like, damn, I really care about you and I don't want to let you go. And you keep trying to change that person, you know what I'm saying? I've dated that type of person. I've dated somebody who was just emotionally unavailable. you know, that's a lot to deal with too. So
What's he an Aquarius? Because I feel like they don't.
you said what?
Child, they don't feel nothing.
You said were they Aquarius?
Yes, child, they don't feel nothing. Like,
I can't listen. I'm gonna talk about it in my album. Y'all gonna hear
come
it.
on now. Yeah.
I ain't even gonna put them on blast right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they know who they are. But back to your question, what are my standards? It's like I need somebody fun. I need somebody who's not gonna be insecure. You know, if I need to be out and go on the road or something, make some money for 6 weeks, I don't need nobody that's gonna be like acting all chill and acting all weird. I need somebody that's gonna be sending me flowers, coming to see me, you know, FaceTime me, you know, whatever. Like I need somebody confident. And somebody that got drive and you know that is successful. And yeah, financially stable, of course, we grown. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Miss Tasha.
Need that. Hello. Need
So yeah, that's my ideal.
Okay. So you're in a relationship, right? You really love this person. Y'all with it.
Okay.
But the sex is bad. What now?
I felt that.
Baby, did you hear me? I said I'm a Scorpio. Like, enough said.
You got to hit the showers, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only so much you can teach. It's a vibe. It's an energy.
That's for damn sure.
For me, it's a no for me, dog.
That is
it's a no.
Just giving, I love you.
That's right on.
That's cute. Bye.
You fun. You real nice though. Like let me.
You got a Barack Obama. It's a no. It's like
yeah. No. So many things I can say, but I ain't gonna say it.
Oh, we make such good friends. Oh, you are so nice. That's it. All I got for you.
Sadly.
Okay, so is it possible to maintain a platonic relationship with an ex if you've been intimate with them? Can y'all be friends or can y'all be brother and sister or cousins? You know, all the little names that we assign to people.
Not bro and sis.
I'm gonna say yes. As long as there was a true cut off, like a clean cut off for a while. Like it can't be some ex that you were just meeting along with, you know, on and off, y'all in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think from my experience in dating somebody, and it's like it took mad time apart, like years. As long as y'all on the same page about it, y'all got respect for each other, and y'all ain't just at each other's house and shit, you know. I feel like it's possible. I have a friend that I'm platonic with, yeah, but it's been a long ass time.
I feel like I'm pretty good friends with most of my exes, and it's like mad, like cool. We bros. We
okay, friends, but could you get drunk one night and woo? What?
Well, you know, I can get drunk doing that, so it just, you know.
Probably not gonna do all that.
You know, it ain't
friends with distance for sure. Like it ain't.
Okay, so you need distance. Like you can't like be around this person on a regular basis.
Ain't no need. Because then it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be a chance that y'all start to bring up feelings that ain't here. Like y'all just, it's just happening.
Yeah. I was about to say, I don't know what kind of stuff with y'all got. I ain't got it. Clearly, I'm not that much of an adult because I need that. I'm like, I don't need to see you.
Yeah. I think it's possible. It's levels to it though, for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay. So do you think you could ever date or marry outside your race?
Yeah, it's possible.
Do you date outside your race?
Brown people, probably. Brown people.
Yeah, because I don't know if I don't think
it's my preference.
Would there be something that would make you like be open to dating like a white guy?
Would I be open to dating one? I think I'd be open to dating one, but I couldn't see myself it being long term.
Like marrying, settling down, that type of situation. Like
I can't say what would happen, what wouldn't, but I cannot see it happen.
Yeah, I'm thinking like big picture. I don't know if I see it in my future either.
And I love my white people.
Right, listen, we love a white people.
Got a lot of love and respect for everyone. However, it's just who I'm attracted to, and that's just honest. That's it.
Girl, at this point in the day, game, I'm just like, who like me? Like, who likes me?
Sasha, stop!
It's getting like that. Like,
so crazy.
It's getting to that point, girl. It's real sad out here.
Girl, please give yourself some grace. We've been inside for 2 years.
That's for damn sure. And I'm
it's about to be hot girl summer, okay?
What? I'm giving.
No, I'm lying. It's gonna be a warm girl summer, but go ahead and get it outside.
Right. Look,
get outside.
I'm gonna be out here like a charcoal grill, bitch. Out here, like, getting it popping. You hear me?
Sizzle him.
I want to see the grill lines and everything on the meat. I want all of it.
Okay. We're gonna go on and manifest and claim. Y'all gonna find somebody this summer. It's gonna be so hot you can't even handle it.
Listen, I tell you what, I am going to be outside because I don't know how else to meet anybody, and it will not be on a dating app. And forgive me, because last time we talked, I was like, oh girl, download Hinge. Don't download that. Don't do it.
Girl.
Don't waste your time. I am so sorry. That is my fault.
What are you looking for? I know what them people look for, but listen, on the flip side now, one of my cousins, one of my very best friends, she found the love of her life on the dating app. And she, she's doing amazing right now. So I feel like it's very rare, but it can happen. So maybe you don't want to just delete the whole thing, just don't be up there so much.
Delete it and ain't never, nope.
Oh,
I would show like
snatch it out the cloud so it looked like it never happened, because like I don't know reminders of where we've been.
You logged into the cloud. I don't even know.
Listen, I want to snatch it from the cloud. I don't want you to ever know. Like, and if you saw me up there, act like you did. Like,
oh no,
that's so funny.
That's all right. Try something different. It's gonna work out, Tasha.
Yeah, I'm gonna try real life because that's all I got left. Like, I can't do it.
Yeah. It's gonna happen when you least expect it. You're gonna be at Target. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even gonna be done to watch.
Damn, that's some real rom-com shit. I'm with it.
What? Just be open to it, you know what I'm saying?
But the funny part is that literally is always how it happens. Like, when you ain't looking cute, when you looking all busted up, somebody want to be in your face. I was at the airport
all the time. I be looking crazy.
Literally, like I was flying down here, my flight got delayed. I was sitting at the bar, and this guy just came up and started talking to me, and I was just like, I look like shit right now. But I want to talk to you. Like, this is great.
You look amazing. It's so crazy how it happens like that. Yeah.
Never fails. Never.
Right.
That's so funny. Okay, so do you think you have any advice for the dating people out there today?
Advice for the dating folks. Be yourself. Be yourself. I'm 32 now, and it was a lot of self-altering I try to do in my 20s and dating. Like, nothing major, but just little things. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Or, maybe I shouldn't work for 3 hours a night because I don't want him to feel like I ain't. Like, all that stupid shit. Like, just trust your instincts and be yourself and value yourself and be cool with being, alone if you need to for a little bit. It's just take some more time alone if you need to just breathe from dealing with somebody who is suffocating you.
Hell yeah. My goodness.
And it will happen if you let it for as long as you let it.
Yeah.
So just I think I posted something the other day. It was like just because somebody keeps you around doesn't mean that they value you. So keep that in mind as well. I'm doing a lot of discussion about that on my album. That's I've been working on. Like, it's some real shit, and it's just all about evolving and understanding more of who you are with time, and literally going down the line in pros and cons of people that you are dating or you have dated in the past, and like say, all right, what was it about this person I did? Like, what was it about this person that I hated and I don't want or see myself committing to for the long run? And just kind of get an idea of what you desire, what works, what doesn't, and keep that in mind when you're dating. And be open to dating more than one person if you'd like.
That sounds like a word to me.
Okay.
I was sitting over here like, damn, does he value me? I was like, damn, I be around him all the time, but do he really value me?
You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to your intuition, trust your gut, and give people the same energy they're giving you. I don't know about y'all, but I'm an empathetic person. I'm a real caring person. And sometimes that get me in trouble because I always used to give people the benefit of the doubt. I changed. I don't trust people like I used to. I intentionally try not to be as empathetic as I used to be because people take advantage of that. Just be careful. You hate to have to be the guarded person, but you really have to step back and take your emotions out of stuff, because sometimes you start to say, oh, maybe they're doing this because of this, or they're dealing with this. And, and it's like, at the end of the day, they still disrespecting you.
Hello. Say that, girl.
They still dragging you along. They still playing with you.
Absolutely.
So give yourself grace. It happens. And it's like, damn, let me go ahead and move on before I get locked in too deep where I can't just walk away.
That's a word. And I like that you said learning to be okay, being by yourself, because I feel like that's something that a lot of people just never really master. Like, they're just looking for something and jumping from person to person to person to find it or fill that void, instead of just being okay, being you, figuring your shit out yourself,
right?
Worry about anybody else. So that's word. That's a word.
That's a word. Some people can't even take 3 to 6 months.
Right. Just
I'm not judging you, but because I've been there. And but once I did get to a place where I could sleep alone, not have sex, not have somebody to talk to all the time, I went through a couple of years, kind of not so much in a depressive state, but just it was more of a lot of growing that I was doing, and that required me to be alone. And I didn't understand what was going on when it was going on, but now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, so you left that job and you know what I'm saying, you start to put shit together, and it all starts to kind of make sense. So I said that to say, give yourself grace if that's something you're going through, you know what I'm saying? And just know that there's going to come a time where it's all going to make sense.
Right. It always does.
It always
does. And it's interesting because you learn how much you grow when it's time to put those skills to the test. And sometimes that presents itself in a whole lot of different ways. And then you're like, damn, 6 months ago, I would have did something solely different.
Yes, very true. Very true.
We're going to transition to one of my favorite portions of the day, the red flag game. So if you don't know, I have questions that I'm going to ask our wonderful guests here. And it says, it's pretty straightforward. Is this a red flag? Yes or no?
Okay.
So right out the gate, I'm going. You married, you with your partner, y'all vibing, but they don't want to wear no wedding ring. Red flag or no?
Yeah, red flag for sure.
It's giving get your ass beat. What?
Either that or we're going to have tattoos or something, because don't come with me.
What I'm here for, and I want the full name. I want it in Times New Roman. I want it in Fox 7.
I committed for everybody to know we committed, so don't play.
Hello. Okay, is it a red flag if your partner won't allow you to have the PIN code to their phone?
I'm gonna say a red flag. Yeah, I'm gonna say a red flag, and it's if I ask you for your pen and it's just because I need to use Google and you like, nah, you can't have it. Yeah, that's a red flag. But if you doing some shit or I'm just a insecure person, I'm like, I need to check your text. Then it's like, I don't think it's a red flag because that's just them kind of like protecting their privacy and their space.
Yeah.
Because I mean, damn, can I have something for myself? Like,
Yeah.
No, that's real. That's
you know what
really.
I mean? Because I mean, like, I feel like if you're in a relationship or you serious with somebody, y'all should know each other well enough to know if you a cheater or not anyway. So, I mean, yeah, let me get your password. I'm about to look at something. I'm about to Google something. Like, if you start acting all weird, then yeah, maybe I don't need your password because you're a cheater.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then why am I here?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a red flag.
Okay, so say you're talking to somebody and you know things getting kind of testy and you say you love them and they don't say it back. Is that a red flag?
No, I don't think so. I think they're just not ready. You know, it could be they're just not ready to say it. Or I might have caught them off guard. Because I feel like love is something you show anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So because I say that so confidently because I've been in a relationship or situation before where I did love the person and they say I love you and I just like, oh my God, dude, I do love this nigga. Like, but I wasn't ready to say it. So I wasn't like just like, I love you too. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I say I don't think that's a red flag.
My ass would have been like, I love you. You know I'm in this. Stop playing with me, Pookie.
You and Pookie, yeah. Okay, so if your partner goes out with his voice frequently and he doesn't allow you to come, would that be a red flag for you?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how frequently, but it's like, yeah and no, because I want you to have fun with your friends, and I don't want to be that girl that's like, I always got to tag along, because I got my own friends, and I don't want you coming with us. Right. So, but if it's like a, you know, just every other day thing, then I mean, yes and no. Can I say yes and no?
You can do it.
And I do feel that though, because it's like I ain't trying to be down your neck all the time, and then B, I definitely don't need you down my neck when it's time to go turn up. So
right.
It's cool that we got two totally different friend groups. I'm with that.
Right, and it's like, yeah, I might think it's a little fishy if you never invite me.
Yeah.
However, I don't always want to go. You know.
Okay, so do you think it's a red flag if for someone, okay, say you're talking to a dude and he's not upfront about the amount of kids he has? Is that a red flag or no?
Child, that's a red, purple, black. Green.
It's giving
color the rainbow flag.
Oh,
it's that green, girl. Honey, run.
Right,
Run.
I feel like you can lie about a whole lot of stuff, right? But like, I feel like the amount of kids you have, why you lying on your children? Like, come on.
You lying on your kids? You lying on your life? Who are you?
You're like,
you're you. Who are you?
Your folks out here, child, but it's happening.
Like, is your name even your name? Like, you lying
about? You gotta question everything at that point. Like, you lying about?
Dismiss.
Very wild out here in these streets.
What is his name?
It's a little too familiar.
It's so funny.
Ooh, baby.
Oh my God. Okay. So now we've come to the point in the show where we turn the tables and we allow you, Heather, to ask us a question that we must answer. So,
okay.
All right, girl, be great.
All right. Let's see. Who want to go first?
Daryl, he want to go first.
Oh my God, I'm ready.
Why just be throwing?
Okay, I got a good one.
My bad.
All right, so if somebody slide in your DM and you know they not a complete stranger, like y'all Instagram friends, you might know somebody that know them, but you never met them in real life. Mm-hmm. And y'all been kikiing, y'all been talking, and out the blue they just say, "Pack your bags Friday. I'm flying you out." Are you going or are you not?
I'm going to be front and center. I will have a real cute overnight bag. I'm gonna have a matching pajama set. I might bring coconut oil. I mean, just like all the essentials, because I feel like we cordial enough. Like, cool. I probably ain't even met you yet, but you flying me out. Let's go. I love a story to tell.
I know that's right.
So I do those things just to have a story to tell. So I'm all for it. It could be the worst decision I've ever made in my life.
Oh my gosh. But you live to tell the story.
But I live to tell the story. Okay. So I'm going to show up with a smile. Okay. With a smile and personal lubricant. But, it just...
Hey, look, let's get real. Let's get raw. Keep it real. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
My initial thought was like, yes, fly me out. But then I was just like, no. So like, I don't know if I'm willing to do that again. Cause I'm just like, I would probably be a fool to do that again because I've had things just end so like, like I told you with the example earlier, like this Negro, I'm not in the place where I live. I went to see him. And he acted like I leave on Monday. He comes back on Saturday morning and he's like, I locked my wallet in my office at work. Like I had to go for work for a little bit and I can't get back into it. And my wallet's in there. And I was like,
so he got caught his lie.
Okay, yeah. Oh girl. But as soon as he said, I was just looking at him like, Negro, you think I'm stupid. But it's like, what can I do? Like, I don't know. I don't like, people are so weird. I don't know if he's testing me. I don't know. But he would not leave this book bag alone, this empty book bag that he was toting around that he had never like bothered to tote around before he lost his wallet. So I was just like, I know his wallet's in there. I just got to make sure he gets separated from it so I can find it. And so he goes downstairs to watch the football game. And I'm in the room and I look in his book bag. The only thing that's in this book bag is his fucking wallet. You can't miss it. Only thing is in his book bag. And I was like, okay. And that's when I was just like, okay, so he's a liar. So let me go check out the rest of his lies. So I went and found his passport. And I was like, damn, this nigga lies about everything. Like, this is crazy.
My next question was about to be, so at what point do we roll up on him?
Okay. You got him out of there, child. He sound like a hot man.
I booked my flight and I was out. It was...
Right, that sounds like a Tyler Perry movie drama.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, this is somebody that I was familiar with for years. Like,
I didn't know that. Okay.
Years. So this is like the last thing that I'm expecting to happen, but I'm at this point, I'm just like friend zone after friend zone after friend zone. So finally I'm like, well, let me give this Negro a shot. And then that's what happened. So I ain't doing that no more. So no, so my answer would be, no, I just fly myself out. Like, I don't.
Out. I know that's right.
Right.
On my own terms, on my own everything at this point, because
you can waste my time on my block. Don't fly me across the country to waste my time.
To play with me. Right. And you playing games.
Yes, that was. Oh my God, that's a story to tell. But I'm glad you got up out of there.
That's a script, girl. I was like, take it to the people. Make a movie. Somebody is ready.
Okay, so Tasha, your question is, what is the ultimate deal breaker for you in the dating stage?
I think it boils down to like respect. Like at any moment I feel like you're disrespecting me, whether that be my time, the effort, how I'm showing up in the situation, or disrespecting me verbally. Yeah. Hard no. Yeah, hard no. And I realized that because I feel like specifically like I had a situation very recently, and I feel like he talked to me in a tone and I was just like, Why do you feel like it's okay to talk to me like that? Like, I don't know you like that. You
Mhm.
even if I did know you like that, it's never okay for you to talk to me like that. So we never need to know each other after this. Cause that's
Mm.
so I don't want anybody to ever get comfortable disrespecting me.
Mhm.
Because if
Mhm.
you get comfortable doing it once, you're gonna do it again. You're gonna feel like
Yeah, and that just is a part of their character too, to think that, talking to people a certain kind of way, talking down, talking negative.
yeah, like don't play with me like that. I don't like that.
Not your child, not your niece.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Take that, child. Okay, what you think?
what you think?
Yours.
You know,
Listen,
my
that
immediate
breath, that sigh.
my immediate thought was assault, because I just feel like you can't, we're dating, right? And you just talking all wild at your neck. Like, it's like we don't even know each other. For you might as well be a stranger on the street who just happened to be at dinner with me. So you just might happen to wear the shrimp and grits. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So you just like, no, that ain't no. I feel like there are just so many ways. I feel like there are so many ways to disrespect people. And I think verbal disrespect is just so ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
be kind, damn it. We
Yeah.
just out here
It's
trying
so
to function.
sad. Right.
Even if it's a condescending tone, I don't even like that. Like
Oh, that's the worst.
I don't like a twinge of it. I don't want any parts of it. So the moment you feel comfortable enough to take that tone with me, we can't know each other anymore.
No.
That's it. I feel like we need to do this again. It was so fun.
All
This
right.
always is. I love doing this shit.
No, I don't have any more questions though. I had fun. Secrets of the opposite sex. We outside.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Heather, for joining us in the hot seat today. So where can our listeners follow you and let us know what's coming next on the music tip?
Okay, y'all. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Heather2_Victoria. You can find me on Facebook at Heather Victoria as well. All streaming platforms, the same thing. I got an album out. It's called Boutique Hotel. Make sure y'all go check that out. And I got some new music on the way this year. So I can't wait to share it with y'all. It's gonna be real vibey, real R&B, real hip hop soul, real black, you know. So Black Girl R&B, we doing our thing. Jamla Records, Carolina. What up? Love y'all. Thanks for having me today.
Yes.
Boutique Hotel, love it. Listen, please be sure to download Secrets of the Opposite Sex, subscribe, like, comment. I want all the hearts, the thumbs up, the moon face emojis. Give me all that shit. Next week, brand new episode. We're gonna have another wonderful lady in the hot seat. Oh, also, so we're trying to get this YouTube back up and running. We're thinking if you want to see, extended interviews, we're gonna keep them all there on YouTube. We're working on that. It'll take some time, but we getting there. So
Okay.
see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.